All right, boys and girls, there just might be light at the end of the tunnel for Nissan and Infinity. It would suck that Nissan and Infinity went under. They've been here for more than a decade. They've been here for centuries selling vehicles. I'm exaggerating, of course, but the sales are down. They had about 12 to 14 months to survive, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. And let's get into it. What is going on, boys and girls? If you guys are rocking with the content, remember to tune in and subscribe to your boy. Let's keep on rocking on the road to 20,000. So they have brought on Jeep's former CEO, Christian Munir. Now, remember, Munir used to work for Nissan back in 2002. He had a couple of different roles, including as the chairman and the global president of Infinity. Infinity dealers have had to pretty much merge with Nissan dealers on different states because their sales are so low. And let's get into the article. So, Nissan has brought on the longtime auto executive Christian Munir to lead the charge. And Munir was formerly the global chief executive officer for the Jeep brand and served on the executive committee for Stellantis. We all know what just happened with Stellantis. You can go back and check out a video how the CEO pretty much just quit, So Christian returns to the company as a chairman for North and South America for both Infinity and Nissan brand. And he quoted, "We will work our butt off with the team to put the business back on track to get sales to grow again, because I know it's possible." Look, a lot of people, a lot of the consumers, the old consumers of the brand, haven't been quite happy. The Skyline is pretty much gone. There is a rumor around town that the new R36, whatever you want to call it, whether it's a Skyline R36 or the R36 GTR, is coming back as an EV, or it's having some sort of electrification to it, where there's a hybrid and an engine. I personally, I'm a big fan of having a hybrid and an engine together. We can see what the Corvette E-Ray has done, and I think that's pretty good for the brand. But the sales in Nissan have really gone down, and I'm not lying to you when I tell you that as an automotive enthusiast, I've seen one 400Z on the street. So Christian stepped down from the Jeep brand in November of 2023, admitting to slow sales. Although Christian pioneered the brand's 4xe hybrid line, sales numbers dropped dramatically under his watch. The company sold just 684,000 cars in 2012 and 2022, 12% fewer than the previous year. In 2023, the sales were exactly and it scanned at 642, so it dropped even lower. Now, Christian begins his new role with Nissan on January 1st of 2025, just freshly getting in. And hopefully he will turn things around, because Jeremy Poppin is pretty much moving on to become the chief financial officer. And Munir will report directly to Nissan's chief performance officer, Cartier, last name Cartier. Numbers don't lie, the track records don't lie, but ultimately, if you're doing good at what you do, but you're giving something to the consumer, whether it's good or bad, and the consumer just doesn't want it, you're gonna fail at it. And that's just the way I see it. He could be a great CEO or Jeep's former CEO, but if people are not messing with the 4xe or the whole hybrid line or the whole EV, doesn't matter how well of a job you do, people are just not gonna buy it. I always say to these brands, listen to the consumers, give what the consumers want. Build it and they will come, kind of like what the movie says. And now these days, EV sales across the board are pretty much on the floor. Again, I quote video after video what the Toyota CEO said. And he said, eventually one day we'll know the truth about EVs and hybrid and everything else that comes with that. The reality is that people are not buying EVs. The sales are very low. So hopefully, as the new CEO for Nissan and Infinity in North and South America, hopefully he takes a different approach, and hopefully he gets Nissan back on track, because Nissan needs it. The sales are on the floor. They had anywhere between 12 to 14 months to survive, and it was just horrible. Again, as a vehicle enthusiast, as a car enthusiast who loves sports cars and has this YouTube channel, I seen on the road one 400Z. I know we've seen a bunch of YouTubers building them, but I've literally seen one. From here on out, we wish Christian the best of luck, and hopefully Nissan can get back on track. And please listen to the consumer and give what the consumer wants. I think that's what ultimately every brand should do, and hopefully it will do a great job. Anyways, if you guys are rocking with the content, remember to tune in and subscribe. Just a fun little video today. I'll see you on the next one.